How many attempts?
About 3.
3 on the menu? Have we got enough steel for that?
7 or 8. Should have it by then.
What? What?
You'll edit all that out though, won't you?
All the mistakes?
Yeah.
Will I?
I hope so.
So the body is back on and leveled up, and that has taken some doing, because when we've had it just plonked on the floor, it has tweaked in that top corner there, if you can see that. Excuse me. Welcome, I'm Colin and this is Shine Automotive. Let's get you caught back up. The first episode we bought an Audi TT. The second episode we set to and we stripped it down to a floor pan. Then moving on to the third episode, we got the Fiesta in the garage. We stripped the floor pan out of that and worked out how to get it on to the TT. The one after that, we married the Fiesta up with the TT and figured out that it was going to be a nightmare to fit. Episode after that, we stuck the roof on, we stretched the back quarters to get it all tied in, and then moving on, we're taking it to John's today and we're going to start fitting the cage on. So let's crack on with today's episode. Let's do this. Hope everyone's alright. Well, the trailer's out. What day is it, Sam? Tuesday. It's Monday today. Next episode we're on. We're getting the trailer out. We're off to go and scrap the Audi TT in there because it's not going to work and we've had enough. So we're going to stick it on the trailer. Sorry to tell you all, going on the trailer and it's off for scrap. We can't be bothered to do it anymore. Have you sold plenty of merch today, Sam? What have you been selling?
Stickers.
So, if you want to know where to buy some Shine Automotive stickers, link down below. And we have these doody cups as well. Look at them cups. And there's that. Yeah, link down below where you can go and get some merch and it helps out on the build. So, the TT, whatever you want to call it, is on the back of the trailer now. I'm going to get set off down to John's. It's only a couple of miles down the road and I wasn't going to mess on in the yard trying to turn it around to get it on forwards before anyone says you put it on the trailer on. I know, but it's heavy. Right, so I've got down at John's and we're going to get the car off and scoot it into the garage. Happy days. Are you ready for it, John?
I've got a surprise for us.
So what's going on?
These are our favourites.
These are our favourites, are they?
Yeah. So Sam thinks that we're building a cage, but really we're just biscuit testing.
Just a biscuit testing. Yeah. We like biscuits. It's gone flat. Right, we've got the tub off and we're cleaning up and just working out where we're going to put the plates, where the main part of the cage is. John's going to fabricate some plates here that are going to go up so it's easier. This is why I wanted to have the shell so you could remove it so we can get all this proper tied in without messing around. So we'll just jump on and get these plates up and then I'll show you the steel that we've got to use for building the cage with. You what? Well, that's all right. You're always making the noise, John. If you're making the noise, you're working, aren't you? We're doing something. Right, that's cleaned down. So what we're going to do now with the CNC machine, I think we maybe start off with a CAD design, cardboard and design. All great artists work out their drawings. Apparently, that's what John says. And I agree with him. So we'll do template there, then move over to the CNC machine, transport the card design, put it into the CNC machine. Then it'll get cut out, which I'll show you how they're cutting out the plate. Then we'll get that plate mocked up. That gives it a good base for the cage to be welded down. And then I don't think, because this is going to be a permanent cage, it won't be getting bolted down to the floor. Everything will be just welded down. That's obviously where the B pillar will be. So you can't just weld it to the floor there, because that'd be garbage. So we make a nice strong plate that sits on there. Then the cage will be welded to that. And all this I think we're going to come over here and bring it down so we've got maximum strength there for it in case if we ever have an impact. So yeah, that's looking fan-dabby-dozy already.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. And not pucker. Not pucker.
Mega.
Mega.
It's mega.
It's mega. This is a CAD design now then, eh? That's how all artists work out, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
The best way in the world.
just need some scissors, which I'm struggling to find.
I had some scissors as well. I was going to pick up.
Yeah, we could have done with some. I'll have some. It just means I need to climb and find them.
Just to climb and find your stuff, John. Up or over? Have you done your risk assessment before you went up there?
Always.
Good.
Constantly evaluating any risk that is in front of me. It's always changing. That's what we do these days.
I see, I like it, I like it.
Especially when there's idiots about, it's always ongoing.
Oh, well, I'm an idiot, so that's all right. Won't worry about that. So, yeah, it's mega. Obviously, that's very superficial, that tub going on. You could really, once this cage is on, that's more stronger than just welding that on. That's why I wanted to have the body off so we can get the cage all tight and bring the body back on, keep moving on and off while we're working on it. It's so much easier to work with it like a monocoque floor as well. So yeah, John's getting his scissors. He's somewhere over there. Are you sorted?
We're all going now.
Just don't fall over. Please fall over, because I'd love to watch that. It'd make everyone laugh. Then we'd have to pick up a penguin.
We're on.
Sorted.
So I've got a knife, we haven't got scissors.
We haven't got scissors.
As long as we get a rough shape, we can fine tune it with the computer. So you just remark that like that.
Nice cardboard and design it. Cardboard and design.
I know. We just keep trimming it till we get to what we want.
I'm terrible at pronouncing words. I don't even say Shine Automotive properly. Proper northerner. Shine Automotive. Welcome to Shine Automotive. Colin here.
YouTube star.
I'm not a YouTube star, mate.
YouTube star.
People just seem to like what we do.
Yeah. YouTube star. The next Logan Paul.
Next Logan Paul. We're not too serious. We do the job right, but I think you've got to be a bit light-hearted when you do it.
How long's it going to be till you get in a boxing ring with Mayweather?
I'm not going in no boxing ring. I'm not fighting nobody.
You said Kevin, Irish will always come out.
Mate, if I had a fight with myself in front of the mirror would probably win.
Come out laughing.
Yeah, there'd be me on the floor. The mirror sat there laughing at you.
Oh, I've got close there.
Oh, look at that.
That bit's close. That bit there just wants a little bit. We'll just...
This is what a grinder's for, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but we get it close. Then there'll be cardboard all over, won't we?
It doesn't matter. I'm going to be the cleaner.
You're going to be the...
What time do I need to be here in the morning?
You're going to be the welder.
What?
You're going to be the
No,
welder.
no. I'll stick to my sheet metal.
Whatever time you want. We might do a template. Because once you've got this one out of... If you do a template out of 2mm...
It should reverse
it should
onto that side.
Perfectly.
You should be able to mirror it, shouldn't you?
Yeah, I should be able to.
Oh, look at that. Is that for me grilling my wagon?
That's it.
Oh, that's going to look good. If you haven't seen the race transporter videos, I'll put a link up above now, wherever, there's going to be a link up there, click on it. John did a load of fabrication work. It's still not finished, so there will be some wagon videos coming in, which will probably tie in, because we will have to have a break on this at some point and get on and do some other bits. So now you've made that bit of cardboard.
Just measure that. And just
so you measure that and print it, but how do you work out all that?
Just like that.
What, just with your hands?
Yeah, just like look at it and think, yeah, it's about right.
All right, I like it. Is it quite technical? It sounds quite technical.
Not really, just punch numbers in.
I'm not very good with numbers.
And then you just round corners off.
All right, so you square it up and then you
Square
just...
it up and make it look like this is a free program. Anybody wants to use it.
Yeah, it's just a free program you get off the internet.
Yep.
Just download
online,
it.
Download it. Yeah, easy. Get set square.
So this software's 2D?
Well, it's just flat, yeah.
Yeah, for what we're doing though, for flat CAD design, cardboard and design, no?
Yeah, cardboard and design, yeah.
So you're away now.
Yeah, just a bit roughly just kind of winging it. It's quite off-putting if you stood there in that camera light.
Forget about the camera, it's just me. It's just me.
I can just see a big muff in my face.
There's not a big muff in your face at all, it's just me talking to you.
Just try to concentrate.
Just forget I'm here. Don't worry, it's just a camera. I want to see the master at work, eh? Do you know I've been called an artist? And I think I'm an artist.
Yeah, like Picasso will be quaking his boots with us.
Oh, 100%,
spend
100%.
money. I've seen that. 95.
Get the camera on the feet.
Tell you, if you were paparazzi properly, I'd have probably punched you by now.
Punched you.
Punched you.
I would have lost. I don't have a clue what you're making here, like. This is too complex for me.
Yeah, look.
Oh yeah, got it. Look at that.
So it's getting there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what we do is we kind of rough template like that.
Yep.
Join that one up. See, that doesn't look very square, does it? So that wants to be. We'll roughly do it, and then we'll have a steel one, you see. And then
We'll just cut some out with some thinner gauge steel as a template, and then you work from there.
And we'll just work from there.
Perfection takes time.
That's what you said,
I think you're just at McDonald's really having some food.
Don't you start.
Don't me start, why?
I get enough of that.
Who off?
At home.
At home, you get told off for eating too much.
Yeah.
I've got nobody to answer to.
Have a comfortable living.
We like biscuits, John.
Yeah.
I like lots of biscuits.
Now that's looking a bit more like a bit of a curve in there, look.
Yeah.
Well, just cut that out, I think. Do you think that wants to be a bit more, doesn't it? A bit more of an arc in there.
Just cut it out, can't you? I just set to it with soft pad.
Why wouldn't you just do that, look?
Oh yeah, I see, yeah.
See how fast that was?
That was very fast.
Faster than you with your soft pad, and a lot cheaper.
I don't like spending money on soft pads like.
Nortec product prices. Oh. No, good quality disc, Nortec product.
I've started using them, they seem good.
Yeah, it's good as Reynos.
Tech Products.
Very helpful guy.
Tech Products. If you're watching and you want to sponsor us anything, Tech Products, give you a bit more of a shout out.
If not, we're going to start slandering you.
Yes, that's it.
You like that.
So you've transferred the drawing onto the CNC now.
That's it. So what you do with this one,
that?
you now tell it in this software how fast and where you want it to cut. That's its cut
My
path.
favourite colour.
See?
Green, light green.
So it should go there,
Yeah.
start, cut all the way around, stop, track back.
Cool.
And that tells you here what you're cutting, so what thickness steel, what tool you want to cut. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but do the speed of the machine. And
you sound like you know what you're on about.
Try.
Yeah, John. I like it, John.
There might be some CNC users looking at how I run my machine saying, you aren't doing it properly.
You get that all the time, mate. No matter what, there's always somebody that knows how to do it better, do it this way, do it that way. It's very much like a plasma torch, isn't it?
It is a plasma torch. Yeah.
It is a plasma torch.
So we've got that one, that's sorted, so then we'll cut that out of 5mm. It took 3 attempts to get it, but this is for fine tuning. John's designing the top bit now,
Get that done, and then we'll get them situated in place. And obviously it'll be a mirror image for this side, and then the main plate's done for the main hoop, and then it'll be cleaning up this part, doing the box there.
so that's the 5mm plate, looking very good. We've got it quite nice and tight now, so we're going to cut that one into the 5mm plate now, stick it on, have a bit more of a dress up to get it nice and tight, and probably tack that in place, because that's a solid mounting point for the cage hoop, for the main hoop now. Right, what we're going to do now is start on with this side. So we'll get the paint stripped off now. Paint off, plate fitted. And second plate, boom, not tacked, all welded up. That's looking good. Right, so we're about there with this plate now. Can't hold it in position. I'm just going to lose a bit on there and take it down to nothing. We stay in position. I can't do it with one hand. But there, and then that's going to give you some really good structure. Obviously, we discussed about just doing a flat plate, but then you've got that area there. You imagine the cage set on, you've got that area, you've got that massive crumple zone. So with having the plate bent to suit, it's got its load right down. So when the cage is on there, it is on to the floor.
Double strength like a double chocolate bar.
What do you say?
Double strength.
It spreads the load. Really good there. That's what we're aiming for. Nice and strong. So John's going to work on and start sorting out the front ones for the
door bar.
So we'll run a plate down there, and then we'll make a box to go into that.
Does it work for me?
It's not working, John.
Money.
Oh.
Only works for you.
Try it one more time. Bang! And there we go. That's lovely. You don't want to see how that's made, do you? Oh, yes, you do. Come on, then. We'll show you how we made that, and we'll make it for that side right now. I never made it. I don't know why we're saying we. You made it. Like fried rice. Have you had any more salt and pepper chicken boxes? No.
I had a Chinese last night, though.
Oh.
Yeah. Magic wok.
You had a magic wok?
Yeah.
They're all right from there.
Yeah.
Have you had the mixed starter?
Mixed that with seaweed. And
yeah, real nice, real nice. Let that cool for a couple of minutes and we'll take it over to the folder.
40 mils finest, that's what I am.
Are you? Best in the business.
Yeah, best in the business.
Best in the business.
First, second.
That must make me the first. Look at that. You don't want to touch that, that'll just look hot. Look at the heat penetration through the back. That's what you want, good heat penetration. That needs to cool. You're not going to lick it with your tongue. So we'll let that cool and then we'll fit it just like we fit the other one. Every time I work, I get a mucky tash. Or a mucky or a big moustache. Might grow a big beard or something.
You know when you're really busy because you get like a monobrow.
Yeah, monobrow and a mucky tash, yeah. You know, you're grafting hard then. We're letting that bit cool down, we'll get it fitted in. So what have we got? Bentec.
Bentec 7.
And what's Bentec 7?
It is our drawing program.
So what, for drawing the cage?
So what we do, look, is you go in here,
Yeah.
you click template.
Yep.
So you go in templates and there's all different ones. So like, whatever you want to use, we want this baby here, look.
Yeah.
So you okay that.
So that's the main hoop, isn't it?
Main hoop.
Yeah.
And it comes in CDS, look.
We're using CDS.
44.45, which is inch and 3/4. And we want...
And what is CDS when it's at home?
Using CDS roll cage tube.
So CDS is a seamless tube, isn't it? It's not seamed.
No, it's not seamless tube, it's cold drawn. And this is ROPT tubing.
Yeah. So the CDS tubing, if you can see there, there isn't a seam. There's no seam on the inner pipe. Where you look with a bit of normal. So that's called cold drawn steel.
That's it, yes.
And can you see the seam there?
It's just normal black hollow section.
That's just a normal tubing.
Where this like elongation of this stuff's like 8%.
Right.
Normal CDS, like that you'd buy from a merchant, is 16%.
Right.
Where this roll cage tube here
Yeah.
is 38%. It's like, yeah, the elongation is like how much bendable it is.
Bloody hell.
They'll hate that. Bendable isn't really a thing. Like,
Isn't the proper terminology, yeah, but
it's easy term.
everyone that's watching likes how it is. Keep it real. Keep it real.
And this stuff here has a higher tensile strain.
So that means what? It'll take a bigger impact.
Normal CDS is something like 260 Newton meters. I think that's breaking strain, where this is 560 Newton meters.
Right.
We're going to crash it and find out.
No. We're not going to crash it and find out. Yeah, but it's good to know so people understand what's steel.
It comes with its mil cert, so it tells you on there, and then like this stuff here is MSA approved and FIA approved.
So that it can be used for rallying and racing.
Yeah, this is the stuff. Like if you're building a cage, it's expensive. This is the stuff. Go open a template.
Yep.
Select what tube you're using and what form you're using.
Yep.
And then literally you just plug your numbers in. So you start, do you know what I mean? You're a metre apart, there's your tube, look.
Yep.
If it's overall it's a metre high, gives you a metre high.
Yep.
To the first bend's 500 mil, and then you want straight legs up over, so that should be a metre as well. And then top of the roof's maybe only 850 mil, there's your tube, you see.
And then it's all ready to...
So all your sizes are here, all your bend angles, that's it, ready to go.
So because of that template, that must save a lot of time on your drawing as well.
Yeah. And then it tells you in here, shows you how to bend it. That's what Colin's going to be doing.
I'm going to be bending.
Colin's going to be doing.
I'm going to be bending. You're going to be bending, aren't you?
Well, we'll both.
Aren't you the bender? Yeah.
So that's inside of tube, that's centre of tube, and that's outside of tube. So we'll measure the car and put them coordinates in, so like bottom of post to bottom of post.
Yep.
Height from there to the roof. Leave a little bit more because we can always chop it and put, like if it's on a slight angle, you want a bit to be able to chop it off and get an angle. Yeah, that's it. That is the easy way of doing it,
Not the hard way.
not the hard way.
Well,
no.
that's what we like. It's the easy way.
Like I say, look, if you need to know all the technical details, just look it up. But that's just a rough go ahead of the steel and the properties. We'll get the last base plate or post welded in for one of the hoops, and then the 4 main post mounting positions are in. They're structurally sound and solid, made out of 5mm and 3mm, so that's got good impact rating.
Just let's crack on.
Yeah, all right. Shut waffling on. Let's just crack on. That's what you want to see. You want to see caging. I wish it could. Should we drive it around with just the cage on without the tub on? Go do some skids.
I'm happy with that.
Looks all right. I welded that off camera, by the way. It was me under the welding mask. I know I looked like I was a bit larger, but that was me that put that in.
Muscular, not
Muscular.
larger.
Muscular. Fatty. Yes, mate. Muscular. Safety first. Right, John's gonna get that welded on. I'll flick it round now so you can have a look. Look, I'm fiddling. I'm always fiddling and picking when I'm filming, messing around my hair. But this keeps it real, doesn't it? Let's get this post welded in. That looks really good from here. Let's spin it around. Look how nice that is looking. Right, John, obviously I welded that up before and everyone's seen me weld that up. Now the camera's on you. You're gonna have to weld all that up. No pressure. Well, I've welded that up. Obviously everyone's seen me do that. So now it's down to you.
Well, I thought Sam nipped in quickly and just had
No.
Rather go.
Sam's busy in the garage working away, making the money, doing his good job, doing his good deeds. And when it comes to the engine, it'll be a reverse role. Sam will be doing all the filming with the engine building.
Not my problem.
Are you ready for it, John? No pressure, camera's rolling. Spin it around. Well, I'm not filming that because I've got all I can see is your shoulder. I'll wait till you come round. Knocking the grinding splatters off.
Because I use loads of anti-spatter as well, this stuff, I use lots of it, it just all flips off really easy.
It's the best way.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Anti-splatter in a can.
Anti-spatter.
Is it pucker?
It's not spray.
Right, so that's done. That's the 4 posts done. That one there, and these 2 at the back that were really complicated to do because we didn't just want to do a flat plate. We wanted to keep the structure in.
The same with these. The reason they're so big is this section here is so thin. It's actually, it's hollow.
Yeah.
So it's like all the strength's there and in the floor. So that's why we made it
So you're spanning
quite chunky.
so it spans well.
I know it looks chunky, but it's to get to the
Yeah, but
strength.
it looks like a chunky monkey. It looks good. At the end of the day, it's about being safe.
Safety first.
Safety first.
Why you wear your glasses, don't
I've
you?
always got my glasses on. These aren't actually Sam's now. I think I robbed these off you. They're yours. They're quite good quality, these as well. Nice. Right, so the 4, I don't need them on now.
Body back on.
So we'll stick the body back on and we'll have a look at the main hoop. So sticking the bodies on, great fun. Let's crack on. Right, so the body is back on and levelled up, and that has taken some doing, because when we've had it just plonked on the floor, it has tweaked in that top corner there, if you can see that. Excuse me. Mate, them snap-on things are worth rubbish. Don't even go to me with snap-on at the moment with that boost back. So yeah, there's tweaked a bit, but we've got the level. This is why I was adamant on leaving the centre bit out, so we can, if we need to, do some flexing. So we're gonna start measuring out now, because we've got the floor level part right, which is the main thing to go. So don't worry too much about the back at the moment, but we've got it level on the sills on both sides, which is the main point. So when we put the hoop on, that's the, you know, that's the area we're working from. So if the back looks a bit tweaky, the back, it doesn't really matter because it isn't being set, but it's set on the sills. The geometry, you know, geometry is set. That's what we need to have it done. But let's get on and let's get this hoop made up. How many attempts?
About 3.
3 on the main hoop. What?
You'll edit all that out though, won't you?
All the mistakes?
Yeah.
Will that?
I hope so.
Right, so in next week's episode, we set to and we're going to make the main hoop and the main structure of the cage. So we'll see you next week. Don't forget to subscribe, go buy some merch, support the channel. Love you all. See you in the next one. Bye now. And where do you want to be? 49? I bent this piece of wire before, does that make? I'm joking.